Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Michigan International Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore.
A lot of give and take here. Can't win it if you're not there.
Recorded broadcast at
so
youtube.com/John Theodore.
Like it's the lap 99, it's not going to get you anywhere.
So however you're watching, thank you for tuning in.
Mindful on restarts here. Yesterday,
100-lap race. Dynasty Racing League, Molnar Automotive Cup Series. I'm starting 14th in the number 89 Corey Bush for Congress 2018 Ford Fusion. Hey, Hard Rock, you might look there. If you decide not to, if you're only going to go back for one more year next year, you might want to decide to just hang him up because that's a heck of a walk-off. What you just pulled last year. MVP championship.
Yeah, I've got an eye on it. Usually he straightens up at the beginning of the race.
You know, for what it's worth, if you're thinking last year is going to be your next year anyway, might want to take the healthy legs that you've got and call it. Unless there's a really compelling reason to go one more season.
Still there at the door. Clear. Working the bottom. Still there.
Woohoo.
Still inside.
Whole lot of loose going on here.
Still inside.
Not sure if it's the setup difference or the track conditions, whatever it is. They're saying this thing's particularly loose today, especially on old tires. So we're really going to try to take care of these puppies, and this league does tend to have a propensity for long runs on these big wide tracks. So if we can get a good long run out of this thing and bias towards that, we'll be in good shape. There goes Sidarius Jackson down to the inside. Got loose off turn 2. But he saved it, and we stay green, which that suits me just fine. Oh man, he's already out. That stinks. I'm finally able to get down to the inside for the first time in the whole race so far. Right behind Dustin Musial and the Pop-Tart, Spencer Tart. Side by side there for 11th, or for 12th place. Pop-Tart's falling back. 38.287. Now he's making a charge to the outside. There was almost contact there.
Outside, outside. Still there? Still out there. Still outside.
Trying to work my way forward best I can. I'm up to 13th right now.
Still out there. 38.4.
Or not. Dustin coming back on the outside there.
Go outside. Clear. Good job.
There we go. Now I'm 13th. Emperor, who you apologize? I missed. Why is Emperor apologizing to everybody? All right. Down to the inside of the 28.
Outside.
Got him.
Still there.
I think I've got him.
Still outside.
It's a drag race down into 1,
8.8.
but I should.
5.
Inside should still be the preferred line this early in the run.
Outside clear.
Woohoo.
Outside. Still outside.
He really wanted to close down on me for that one. Okay.
Still there. Still out there. Clear.
I guess I overdrove it a little bit and slid up a little bit. That was a
Still out there.
combination of him really wanting to pinch down and me
Still there.
sliding it a little bit more than I needed to. Instead of gaining that spot, it's cost me spot to Dustin Musial potentially.
Still there outside. Clear. Inside. Still there at your door inside. Still
I need to
inside.
ease up a little bit maybe.
Clear, clear, clear.
Overdriving a little bit too aggressive.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still there. 39.254.
Alright, so lift a little bit earlier here. Properly enter the corner on the low side.
Outside. Still there. Clear.
Alright. That puts us up to 12th. And now I've got open track so that I can just run like I want to.
How'd that go?
Good racing so far.
39.
Tight and clean.
0. 6.
Cutting it down maybe a little bit too early in 1. Didn't get the run that I needed off of 2, and I think I'm grinding my right front a little bit too much. No way I'm making it on
39.
1 stop here.
6.
But I might still want to run long and plan on it not going. Yeah, we'll see. If it does go green all the way to lap 33, I might just pit there. Split this thing into 2 even segments. Since we know we can't stretch it much past there anyway.
39.673.
Letting off gas before turn down into 3? Okay. Later on gas out of 2, get more controlled speed.
39.842.
Maybe a little bit too late off 2 there. But we're closing in on the Pop-Tart. And it's still a little bit loose.
39.851.
Seems like my lap times, though, are pretty good compared to the rest of the guys around me. Definitely gaining on Spencer, and it seems like I'm gaining on the 19 as well.
7.
I think Spencer's actually gaining on the 19 too. So he's trying to look forward through that windshield rather than worrying about me in his rearview mirror. 15 laps into this run and into the race. Things have really spread out, but there's still some side-by-side battles, but woohoo, they're getting close up there. This is when it's really going to be tough to pass. As the more the tires wear out, the more that the low line really ends up being disadvantaged versus the high line when you're trying to pass a car. You really need all that track to let it wash out. Committed to rotating below first seam. I'm not sure if that works with this setup, Mike. This setup's a little bit looser than what we were doing in NIS. I can try it. This is actually working pretty well for me right now. Loose is fast. Too loose is sideways.
3, 7.
That worked okay. Not sure if it was faster than I was the lap before, but I'm still getting used to the line. So I might be able to find detail in there and make it work better. Uh-oh. Jonathan Schwartz is going to take a little bit of a detour through the infield there.
0.309.
That's a freebie for us. Meanwhile, the Pop-Tart has pulled away from me a little bit while I was slipping and sliding there and caught the 19 of Justin Levin. Justin Levine. So,
Yeah, I don't know how you managed that.
now I'm knocking on the door of a top 10.
40.5.
One in the grass.
3.
Thank you guys. Y'all compliment on my code. Whoa, my bad. This is at 90. Oh, look up here. I was so close. I was hoping.
Heck of a battle going on up in front of me. Spencer's got him cleared. The 19's going to try to cross over. I think he got loose there and is not going to be able to do it.
40.
Making your NIS debut, Emperor J. That's awesome, man.
Laps into this run, guys. Phenomenal.
Hey, Psycho Boy 15 with the rating
Yeah, a
party.
lot of
Thank you
good
much.
racing out there, a lot of give and
Welcome
take.
to Psycho Boy and your viewers. Much appreciated. How you doing tonight? We are 20 laps in. Now 21. So Kean Riley Howell. I have not seen him in this league before. They're really recruiting all the young talent ahead of the iRacing official for sure. All the kids are going to come here and whip up on us old men. Pete Petronik, how's it going? Welcome. Love the Psycho Boy raids. Always appreciated. These two are really going at it. It's helping me close in. A little bit of drafting help. Might have overdriven that corner just a little bit there. So 19 got past, but since then he's either readjusted his line or something. He's sticking right with Spencer ever since Spencer got by. He's been working on the rear bumper of that Pop-Tart machine. That got him a little bit loose there coming off two, or off four.
40, 26, 3, 4.
Taking a look inside. Getting right to his bumper. I would definitely prefer to pass high if I could get the line, but I don't think we're going to get it.
40.818.
No, I'm not the drummer. Oh, you're talking to Hard Rocker, sorry.
Wellborn, I think you get that off of the
Pass low 3-4, 10-4. That's where I'll try to set him up then. I got to get back into my rhythm and just run clean lines. I've gotten offline trying to outthink it. Looking everywhere else. Just focus on getting the track position here. 19's falling back from the 28, and I'm losing time to both the 28 and the 10. Big Loose Troll 24, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Lift on the brakes, looking high, looking high, looking high. Now he comes up high. Oh. I have 28 of 100. 5 laps until pit stops. down to the inside, looking. Time to back up 3. Nah, you don't need to shut up. I may not see every message, but having the reminders and evaluation of the line always helps. My line hasn't been perfectly clean through the duration of this run. That's for sure. I've had my bobbles.
All good.
If I had run
I'm sorry about that.
truly clean laps the whole time, I would be doing a lot better. Uh-oh. Eric Johnson looks like he's down to the inside wall. So that's going to put us up into 10th place. Still no caution. .30 laps into the books.
7-1. Come faster, him. Keep it up.
Jonathan Schwartz is closed right back up on my rear bumper here. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get to the outside. He really got loose and had the lift coming off of 4 there. And that's a pass. That's a great way to keep Jonathan Schwartz at bay too. $12 on fuel, but we're going to split this thing even. Next lap is when I'm pitting. We got other guys already pitting.
Pitting with that. 0-2 pitting.
Okay, over this time.
Outside.
89 pitting in.
Working outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
Decent entry in there, I think. Didn't get all the way back of Pop-Tart's car, but I gained some time there.
There's a spinner at pit entrance, so watch it if you're pitting.
On the button in the stall. 4 tires fuel. I get a little bit water.
Leader pit road. Come on, you go. Hard, 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 hard.
All right. Now just watch that blend line. Make sure that I'm not sliding up. Schwartz is right on my bumper.
Outside, outside. Still outside. Clear.
And he takes advantage. Good on him. That was a nice move by him.
1 minute, 11:24, 9:5 inside. Clear on the bottom.
And he's making the most of those fresh tires.
car, be mindful you are blinking.
We're going to take a look at what the tires were in a second here.
And 9 car, you are blinking a little bit as well. Looks like you've stabilized.
59 on the right front, 73 right rear. That was a torturous run on the right front. I could do a little bit better job of taking care of it this time, and that would probably serve me well. Ooh, Schwartzy was loose. No, he's not taking care of his stuff at all. He's trying to get some ground made up. Do need to get that lap back as soon as I can. Yeah, he turned himself into a sad panda on the first run for sure. When he did the slide through the grass, and he seemed to take care of his stuff better after that point. Thomas Harmon in the 68 getting a couple of laps led here.
Outside. Looks clear, clear, clear.
Still got about 6 more laps for this to work out to his favor.
Car, you're blinking pretty hard right now.
Eric Johnson pits. We're back up to 20th place as it sits right now. But once all the pit stops cycle through, we should be back into the top 10. Mike Springer in the 12 pitted a lap before we did.
Pitting in, pitting in.
There goes the leader to pit road.
38.746. Leader pit road.
So the 68 will come out behind us, but he'll have much better tires for a while, and he'll also be able to go longer at the end of the race. It's really, you know, if it makes it to a second round of pit stops, that's when that strategy can really pay off. But if this thing ends up going green the whole way, we're on the optimal strategy. Got it absolutely buried right now.
Go low, Anthony, go low.
Driving it up off 4. I'm closing in on these two a little bit at a time now.
39.025.
They might have been a little rough on their tires early. Mine might be coming in a little bit better. I'm also getting into a little bit of a rhythm.
9 car, be advised you are blinking.
9 car's having some serious trouble.
Yeah, Sam, you're blinking pretty
35,
hard.
I think, still out on old tires. Trying to make it all the way to the end of the fuel run, it looks like.
379. Outside. Clear, clear.
All right. So here we go. This should be the last of the stops to cycle through, and we're going to see where we're actually running now. Thomas Harmon's 5.7 back, but he'll be closing.
39.501.
19, looks like he got to lead some laps out there.
Thank you.
The way that this should work is we should probably catch the 12 right at the end of the run.
Right about 9.5. First nice smooth line when you're by yourself, sir. You're doing great.
I'm seeing that.
All right. .64 is a lap down, but I think he just came out and is on fresher tires. Be interesting to see how this plays out right here.
Mike Springer all in the wall. Nice
Uh-oh.
day, man.
Springer got the wall a little bit. It's my buddy. It's the one that I end up running with every race, it seems like. So after all the pit stops, we settled out into 9th place. '68 car is coming though. He's going to be in really good shape for a little while
I'm going to switch my
after lap 66.
40.039.
Here, bro. Got teammates. Go up.
David Wellborn in 24th. He's one of the ones that I'm trying to catch for a playoff spot.
No problem.
And no Daniel Hallis. He said on his video, on one of my videos, that he wasn't going to be running DRL anymore, and that looks to be the case. I don't see him out here tonight. It's too bad.
Still there. Clear.
Oh. Oh. That looked like contact between the 58 and the 68. Both of those guys have wins already this season. They are in the playoffs.
Outside, outside. Still outside.
I still need to get my win or get a whole lot of points racked up between now and the end of the regular season. Uh-oh, there goes Wellborn. Save it, David, save it.
All right.
Nice save, man.
Thanks, David.
I did it already. hit nobody.
We're just approaching halfway.
Yeah, this league basically follows the same scoring system as real-life NASCAR. No stage points, but they do give bonus points for leading lap, and having a 0x at the end of the race will get you some bonus points too. So that's what I need to focus on. I need to focus on getting every position I can. 0x. And finishing well. I love it in the tournament format. It makes it so much fun to watch. Having real playoffs is awesome. I enjoy the heck out of it.
Outside. Still out there.
It gives a really compelling storyline to follow throughout the whole season too. Watching, you know, different guys stack up the wins and the playoff points and try to make the playoffs.
Outside.
And then the playoffs are just dynamite.
Quarter outside.
The drivers seem to love it too. I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on them, but it, you know, it's fun for them too. The only guy who doesn't like it each year probably is, you know, the one, or if there's one guy or, you know, two guys. Like Kyle Busch this year would probably prefer to go back to the old just pile on points format, because he's leading the points and actually has a pretty healthy lead over Harvick at this stage. Although, you know, and I will say that, you know, this season under the old format, it would be a pretty good run watching Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick battle it out all the way to the end. But chances are we're probably going to get to see those two battling it out at Homestead anyway. That has seemed to be the way that it's worked, that, you know, in past years, you know, right around this time of year, you can pretty well identify who the key players are going to be. And it's not always the case that all of them make it to Homestead, but usually the top two guys do. Racetracks are way different, but everyone knows it's going to be, it's not like it's all of a sudden a surprise and they pull it out of the hat and, oh, it's a road course for the last race, so if AJ Allmendinger is in it, he's going to win. No, everyone knows that it's Homestead, so everyone practices and tests and gets really good at Homestead. And I actually think Homestead is about the most NASCAR-y track that you could put the final race at. You got multiple grooves. It's a mile and a half straight up oval. You have to hang it out on the right rear to drive it. I'm talking too much with chat and not running my line. That's the problem. Thank you for the reminder.
40.726.
Y'all got me on NASCAR politics. I let myself get on it. All right, here we go. Got to try to get by shorts. There's Kean up in 6th. Got 10 laps until we pit again for fuel.
40.688.
2/10 back now. Closed right in on him. Schwartz really did burn up his tires on that run. On this run, it seems like. Woohoo. Both of these guys way up high. Kleinschmidt down to the inside on those fresher tires. I'm probably going to use him to try to get down to the inside of Schwartz here in 3. He's going to go to the extreme low line. Schwartz went high. Didn't get inside of him yet, but I did get to his bumper.
Outside. Still outside. Clear outside.
Nothing doing that time. Hard to make that pass in 1 and 2. I do think 3 and 4. Oh, Jordan Gonzalez disconnected. Well, that helps me in my point situation for sure. So 2 of the guys that I'm fighting in the points are having bad days. That'd be Wellborn and Gonzalez. Hallis is out, and then it's David Wright. So last week I thought I was done. This week things are looking up, and I'm feeling okay about my chances again. Jordan Gonzalez is reconnected. Schwartz is getting loose, man.
40.701.
That felt nice.
You can pass me, John.
Is Eli talking to
good, bro. I'm just riding.
40.595.
Thank you, sir.
Spencer Tart into the wall. Lap 63. We want to make lap 66. Just keep this, you know, even lap count on the tires.
Go low, Matt, go low.
Woohoo. Schwartz is getting real loose.
40.771. Door outside. Still outside. Still out there. Outside, still there.
60 car, be advised, you're blinking again.
Clear up top.
Held on to it that time. I think Pop Tart's going to make his pit stop right now. Bunch of folks pitting a little bit early. We're going to go a couple more laps here.
40.965.
Thomas Harmon's out to an 8-second advantage over us.
here, Ken.
All right, next lap we pit.
40.977.
Thank you. Hitting in.
Inside, still there at your door, and clear.
Man, Shorts has been dirt tracking it there.
Pit road.
89 pitting in. Dang it. Dang it.
Holy mackerel, good save, Theodore.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough.
Time, hitting this time.
Yeah, it's going to cost me a ton.
Go high.
I have no idea where the 60 car's at.
Yeah, 60, you are blinking pretty heavily.
Heck of a save, but that's cost me a ton of time. 15 seconds a lot. We don't want to caution yet. Yeah, could have been coming out. That would have been worse.
Go Mango, go Mango.
Trying to get everything I could coming on to pit road, and just a bit too much. All right. We now have a lot of ground to make up.
Still there, door outside. Clear by half.
That was very costly. We got to just go drive it like we stole it now. Get back what we can.
1 minute 27.027.
There will be a time when a caution. Oh,
The road's closed.
that actually helps us okay.
That is all my fault.
It's only about a lap on the tires. We'll take the wave around. Hey, Mama, how's it going?
Looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 92.
That could have been a lot worse for us.
I spun and hit the grass. Hit the grass and swung up the fucking track.
Starting at the
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit better tires than some of the other guys who get the wave around at least.
Good turn.
Yeah, the leader wasn't on pit road. So we've got a bunch of guys who take the wave around. I mean, I think that actually works well for us. Yeah, Harmon's in good shape. That's why I like the stay out strategy, is that it's that second run.
I apologize.
You get a lot of time.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the door.
Done.
64. Got the lucky dog. I'll be having a lap car coming to the outside.
So at least we get back on the lead lap. Still a 0x. So we still have that. And I
just
mean,
reviewed 96. Got loose, clipped the grass, it shot him back up on the track.
ooh,
Kind of collected the 21 car.
oh,
21, good on you for kind of getting down on power a little bit there. I'm going to rule that an on-track incident, and we will move forward.
Pit road is open.
pit road's open. We are not pitting. We are staying out.
Again, I apologize, gentlemen. Didn't want to ruin the race like that.
So now we're going to have less than 30 to go. Yeah, Mike did make it. He was a soldier there, saving his A license in week 13. Not easy to do at all. Yeah, Brophy, I definitely want to do radical at the Glen.
It's a crucial restart of the race. As we all know, cautions, precautions. Epic first run there. Lots of room here on this restart. Let's get a nice clean restart. Let's finish this out strong.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. I do not want to get wrecked. I got a pit road speeding penalty, Aaron, on entry, and then the caution came out before pit stop cycled through, so that was kind of a combination of two things. But we're going to be in okay shape because I'm getting back on the lead lap. I think I have a lap or two, maybe, fresher tires. Look at that, by the way. The right front the second time was a 65. The first time was like a 58 or a 59.
One to go. I think you're on the inside. Close. Close.
So here we go. We're getting waved around the pace car.
003. Get behind the 4. You're going to have to come around this pace car. Behind the 4.
Ride 3 and 4 real easy. We need to get caught up, but we don't want to
wave around pack. Be advised, you're going to catch the lead lap pack entering 3.
Okay, good.
49.024.
Taking care of the tires. We're going to have good heat for this restart. They should be nice and dusted off.
Get those off the tuck.
Oh boy.
Switches where you need them.
Slow it up, slow it up, slow it up.
How about pace cars on? Be ready. Ready. Green flag. Everybody's rolling.
Nice restart. Looks clean so far.
51.
60's blinking.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Inside.
Jeez, man, 60's gave me a heart attack there. Go, got the pass made on the 4.
Clear, 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 clear.
19 and the 12 are the next ones in my line of sight here.
40.439.
We got 25 laps to go. Just need to try to work our way up as best we can. Like I said, the 9 and 25th, the 96 and 26th. I gotta do my job here and get as many points as I can to take advantage of their misfortune. They took advantage of my misfortune last week at Pocono.
38.604. Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear, clear.
That was decent. All right, got about 2 seconds to run down to get back to the top 15. We gotta haul the mail. Eli's out front. Is Eli going to take away another playoff spot from me? Darn squeaker. Of course he would. I'm gaining on these three. Pit lane exit is not on the short tracks, but they have added to a lot of them. And they're moving it around and tweaking it on a per track basis. So I think Pocono, they've moved it to where it's at the entrance of turn 1 now. Three in front of me are having a heck of a fight. .22 laps to go.
38.712.
Road course has already had the blend line though. Depending on the track. By the 28 on the outside.
0-5. Still there. Clear. Outside.
Fine then. We'll make the pass on the inside.
Outside. Still outside. Still there. Still there. You're clear.
Cleared him. 17th. Yeah, I don't know if the road courses have the blue cone, but I know, you know, like Laguna Seca, for example, has a really long pit exit that you have to follow before rejoining. So it looks like 19 and the 12 have gotten a little bit more speed once they got past the 28. There we go. Mike Springer, the Candy Man.
Oh, you right now. I'm still low. I'm down on horsepower.
10-4.
.6.5.
on the outside.
Clear low. Inside. Clear.
That puts us up to 16th. 1.5 seconds back in the 19. Really use one more caution. Yeah, exactly. Right about now would be a good time for it. I picked up a few spots.
4, 4.
And now I need yellow to accordion the field again. And Schwartz almost gave it to us there. He got really loose coming off too. Still trying to work and just battle back to where we started this thing. We started 14th, we're running 16th. Oh, and Schwartzy's loose again off two. He has been playing with that fire all night. Really do need that caution though. Because I'm disadvantaged on tires versus some of the guys up in front of us here too. It doesn't look like we're gonna get it. Field's fairly strung out.
Thank you, David.
Pitting.
0.6 of a second. Now half a second.
40.05.
1.6 back in the 19. I haven't actually been gaining on him overall. It was 1.4 a little while back. Was over driving it into turn 3. Lost another 0.2 to 19.
40.122.
Yeah, I need to back up my entry into 3 for sure. Woo. 0.3.
Outside. Still out there.
Come on.
Say hi, David.
Still outside. 40.19. Still there outside.
There we go.
Clear.
That puts us up to 15th. Well, we will get whatever we can here for the remainder of this race. Would be nice if we got a caution, but don't seem likely at the moment.
4.
Lift it. Turn it. Come on. Pit strategy just didn't go with us today. Even without the penalty, I still would have been in about the same spot. Might have been a couple spots further forward, but
40.374. And to go.
the caution largely nullified the effects of that penalty. It was the caution coming out when it did that really put us in the whole track position wise. Looks like we might have a shot at the 64 here to at least get back to our qualifying spot of 14th. But I'm not gaining appreciably on the 19 and the 02. We are running out of laps. Spot, lift, brake, turn it, hook the bottom. There we go.
Outside. Still there. You're outside.
14th. Here comes Mr. Jordan Gonzalez.
40.6.
I don't know if he's got fresher tires. Yeah, looks like so. We're probably going to let him go.
Inside.
Yep. Yeah, next week's there's no DRL race. It's a week off because the Cup Series is off this week. So, yep, Sonoma on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A lot of Sonoma next week. A lot of opportunities to continue working and trying to improve to get better at that track. I need it. Next week is DRL at Sonoma. I think it's 2 weeks from now. Oh, they're taking a different week off. Gotcha. Well, fair enough. Five to go. Didn't get the caution we needed. At this point, it's just a matter of holding position. Don't make any mistakes to let Jonathan Schwartz get back to us. Don't show signs of weakness like that. Four more laps. Let's run this out strong and well, we'll get a 14th place finish, get some points. And we'll just have to be happy with what we get this on. There we go, pulling out a little bit.
40.694.
I'm going to get 2 to go.
Should be 2 more laps.
Well, we had a 10th place car.
40.
And if not for that, a mistake on pit road and an ill-timed caution, we would have finished in the top 10. Instead, we're looking at 14th place finish. But with 0 incident points. Definitely need to stay in front of the 44 here. Here we go. Just got to get it through 3 correctly.
Good one, Wade.
Congrats, Wade. Great feedback, guys. Awesome race. Yeah, great.
Here we go.
Yeah, congratulations, Wade. Top 5 are reminded to hang out for post-race interviews. Please keep the car connected to the track. I must hand it to you, Ian and Mark, and all those guys battling for P7 through P9. That was incredible racing. How you guys kept off each other, I don't know, but that was pretty awesome. Almost door-to-door green, guys. Appreciate it, and guys make this league awesome. If you have any comments, complaints, suggestions, gripes, or anything, just bring them to anybody red and disco. Otherwise, have a blessed week, and we will see you guys next week.
That was a great
Dang it, dang it, dang it.
I
Oh
look
well.
forward to more of this kind of stuff. It's nice to be here.
Whew, get it in the pit stall.
I just want to say I have
Boys,
the
don't
worst
forget to
luck
clean up their pit box.
in
Pit crew,
iRacing.
boys.
I think I got you beat, but I'll let you have it today.
Ugh.
Oh no, maybe I think Martin Wenzel might have both of you beat.
Nice win, Wade, man. Good job.
I don't know, man.
Thank you, guys. That was a fun race. Yeah, that was a great race itself, guys. Great racing, good win, Wade. Thanks, PJ.
Nice win, Wade.
Hey, Dalek. How's it going? You guys are in just in time for the finish of this deal. Check, actually. Thanks, Mama. Yeah. No, I did make a 5-position pickup there at the end. I was running probably well enough to finish 7th. Had I not made a pit road entry mistake and sped on pit road, that gave me a penalty, and then I got the caution came out at a pretty inopportune time.
Nice race, Wade. Mark.
But I ended up recovering decently, so that will help somewhat in the points. Not as much as I needed, but it helps. Finished 1 spot ahead of David Wright. Started 14th, finished 14th. Did have the 0 incident points, complete race, so a few bonus points in there. Yeah. Just not what I needed. Oh well. So that's going to do it for tonight. I think tomorrow night we are going to be doing the SSCA Ad Pro Challenger Series. So let's see. I'll just go ahead and pull this up real quick. I want you to see what the points were looking like before the race. So Daniel Hallis, like I said, he didn't start that one. David Wright has a win, so gaining on him in the points doesn't really matter. Jordan Gonzalez, David Wellborn both had bad races, so I capitalize on those. Dustin Musiala wasn't able to catch back up to him, but I should be gaining some points. I don't know if I'll get all 26 that I needed on Jordan, but I'm knocking on the door of that top 16. Yeah, good race, Alec. I finished 14th. That's right, Mom. It's puppy time. Finished 14th, Hard Rocker, so not great. Let's see. So for tomorrow night, need to take a look at the schedule for the Challenger Series. 132 laps at Chicago tomorrow night. So that'll be a lot of fun. And it is time to roll them credits and find someone to drop a host on. So thank you guys. As always, much appreciated. Thank you, as always, to my moderators, and thank you, Psycho Boy, for the raid. That was really cool, man. Appreciate that. Thank you to Troll24 and In the Woods 828 for the follows. Very much appreciated.